Y'all ready for the slam? Yeah! Let me hear y'all say it's slam time! Slam time! If I could please have all of the judges please come right here to my left. You can come over. Y'all clap it up for the judges. There will be no booing the judges. None of that. Yeah, right there to the left. Yeah, we're going to get into the slam. There's one more. Is there one more? No. Question? Do I have a question? No? Oh, okay. All right, so we're going to go into the slam. I'm going to do one more poem, and then I'm going to call up. You nervous? You all right? She did rocking up. Oh, Lord. It's like. And then I'm going to call up my mentor, the organizer of this event. The reason that I keep going and doing what I do. So we'll get into this and then we'll continue with the slam, all right? Y'all having a good time? Yeah. Yeah? All right.
He said, I need you to inspire me. He said, I need you to take those words that you were given and reignite this fire within me because I've lost my way. See, I used to be an artist. I used to paint pain on the portraits of my past, but lately these portraits pierce pain through a glass half empty, half full of my sorrows. And forgive me for my request, but can I borrow a portion of your strength, sister? My soul is weak. Spirit depleted of its natural inhabitants and all, and I'm already prepared to fall because I've been to the bottom more times than I can remember. And in your smile, I can tell that life too ain't been easy for you, but I want to learn how to smile too. I want to learn how to get through when everything goes wrong and all you have is you. I said, brother, don't let this smile fool you. Because behind it, I've masked more amounts of pain than I can remember. And used it to deface more shame than I care to admit to. I know all too well the hurt you speak of. I know what it feels like when it seems that love knows everybody's name but your own. And you give so much of yourself that you lose all that you've ever known. And all that remains is the skin on your bones. Brother, I've been there. I've been to those places most folk don't even know exist. So low to the point where even heaven feels like hell, and waking up another day becomes nothing more than a constant reminder of failure. I know what it feels like to be so close to your dreams that you can taste it. To reach for the sky so much that you can trace the stars with your eyes closed, tiptoeing across the clouds for balance. I know what it feels like to fight so much that you just want to give up. And no matter how hard you try, you just always seem to get stuck in the same places. Believe me, my smile makes me no better than you. I've just learned how to take my Nile of tears and turn them into rivers of opportunity. See, every closed door is an opportunity to open up a new one. It don't matter how many times you fall. All that matters is that you get up. See, in the distance lies your book of dreams, but sometimes, y'all, we gotta tear off them pages at the seams and rewrite another. The further away they seem they are, the harder you gotta fight to get there. Releasing your cares to the wind, all you need is you. See, your truth and your validation will never come from the lips of another. And in this life fountain of youth, believe me, it ain't never too late to be what you might have been. I'm a living witness to that. So I'm gonna lend you my smile and hope that you will use it to paint away your pain again.
So right now, I want y'all gotta do me a favor because I never get to embarrass her like this. So y'all gotta get up out your seats real quick, stretch, all that good stuff. And while you're stretching, I want y'all to clap up my mentor, the organizer of this event, the one and only Miss Tanya Small.
She knows I did that. I love the fact that you're here, but I don't need all that acknowledgement because we got these kids here and that's good enough for me. Raise your hand if you're participating in the slam. Oh, we had 9. Okay, cool. All right, so now we have our 5 judges. These beautiful pieces of paper will establish what order you are going in. So come on up. Grab your piece of paper. I will know who is number number 1 by the reaction, and I will know who is number 9. So here's how it's going to go. We're going to have a sacrificial poet. Mr. Sam is going to be, he's going to perform a poem. Then the judges are going to score him. The judges are going to score him between 0 and 10. Like I said before, we want to use decimals so we don't have a tie. So if they really like his performance, they can give him a 10, or they can give him a 9.9, 9.8, 8.75. Now, you guys can be quiet when the grown man comes up. But when these kids finish performing, I need you to act as loud as possible. Now, if you disagree with the judge's score, let's say she goes up and performs and you just love the piece. You think it should be a 10 and he gives her a 5.5. You're allowed to boo. Or profanity, but you're allowed to boo. Okay? Because they're here with the kids. Now, they go up and perform, they give a 5.5, and say the next judge gives them a 6.75. You can boo. As long as there's no profanity, we're good. Boo as much as you want to. Afterwards, you can boo. Okay? So, what we're going to do after we finish taking the scores, we're going to drop the highest, drop the lowest, we're going to average those 3 scores, and that is that performance score for that particular round. The object is to get the highest score. So the top people with the highest scores move on to the next round. So the object is to get the highest score so you should win the top 3. I need Miss Precious Pin to come up here. I need a score as well. And a timer. And I'll
Because what makes you the champion in my eyes is is the fact you never quit. You brought purpose to my life, and God wanted me to help you soar. So once you reach those dreams, aim higher, go for more. I've given you everything I could. I've even prayed for your success. And at the times that we fall short, we're going to let God handle the rest. I will be with you always and never leave you alone. Remember, my spirit dwells down in your soul even after I'm dead and gone. Oh, I wish I could come hang out with you, but I had a call on my phone. It was the Lord Jesus Christ saying, Dorothy Tucker, your son is now okay, and it is time to come home. So my son, don't flinch. Simply stay in your zone, because God will one day come to place you on your throne. I've seen your future. Look at you. You move crowds with no microphone. And as I told you throughout this poem, you will never be alone. So hold your head up high, and for me, stand tall, because one day you will look up in the sky and say, Grandmama, I have showed them all. I told y'all about this lady who is strong like Miss Obama. Some call her Dorothy Tucker, others call her Dot, but I will always call her my G-Mama, because I had a praying grandmama, and she would say, Lord, save my grandson, save my grandson, save him, Lord.
One more time, y'all say it's slam time. Y'all alright? You got all the jitters out, y'all? You good? Take a deep breath, woosah, all that good stuff. She's like, yes, woosah. Remember this, okay? These are your words. These are the original pieces that you guys wrote. No one can ultimately judge you for your words, okay? So stay encouraged. It doesn't matter what the score is. It doesn't matter what goes on and what happens here. Do not stop writing. Continue to write. Continue to do whatever it is that you do, okay? This is just some fun and, you know, a little friendly competition. We're all friends here. We're all family, all right? All right? You ready? All right, y'all give it up for the first contestant to the stage. Y'all give it up for number one.
All right, this poem is called One Word. Oh, you supposed to score, Sam?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I got all 10.
What is this that I live in? What is this that I give so much for? What is this that I exist in? What is this that I keep finding myself stuck in? You know, it's a word that I can't explain, but a word that I can't contain. It's like a complex series of events that seem to form one word. Have you heard the sayings about it? I'm trying to process it, but my thoughts are clouded. Some say it's a game, while others say it's lame. Some say it's a thought, while others say it's a plot. But though many assumptions can be thought of, it's like one word. A word that for some causes grief of mind, while to others it means happy times. I see this image, this picture is getting clear, but I've never seen such articulate and detailed work of art. It's just so much to it, I don't know where to start. For some, this one word ends early, while others, it lasts what seems to be forever. And whoever formed such a thing had to be clever. I've seen people who are the god of this one word, they just seem to cling only to the bad, the things that broke their hearts and made them sad. It has the ability to drive smart men mad, while it has the ability to make the neglected glad. Yes, I see it. I feel it. I see the earth with so many faces, some sad and some full of joy. While others seem to mourn at something, I get it now. It's this one word. One word. And that is life. And it is what you make it. I said it is what you make it.
Judges, y'all ready? All right. Judge number one, what do we have? 9.6. All right. Judge number two, 9.25. Judge number 3, 9.7. Number 4, we have an 8.5. Judge number 5, we have a 9.5. And that gives us a total score of, we're going to drop the highest score and the lowest score. That's okay. And we're going to give, y'all say, All right, we have number 1, a 28.8. All right, moving right along. Let's bring up contestant number 2.
All right, this poem I wrote is called Meet Death. Death has no age, he has no limits. He can come and strike you down in any minute, taking your body and casting it away like a lifeless rag doll with loose stitches, gulping down every ulcer of your breath within increments of a second. He does not care where you're from, what you plan to do, or where you plan to go, taking your life and making it as rolling dice, only giving you a few minutes as it conjures up his spirits through you. Do you think that death would rather take the 85-year-old preacher singing he's going home to be with Jesus, or the 16-year-old diva drinking and clubbing in the party saying she got all the time in the world to serve Jesus, not realizing you're 2 heartbeats away from, 4 breaths away from, 6 seconds away from, 9 milliseconds away from your breath saying goodbye to your lungs and your heart coming to a complete stop, wiping your face off this earth. Death's thing lurks, it ticks like a clock, tick, tock, tick, tock, waiting for you to drop and he signs his signature, R.I.P. But where will you live eternally before death comes and plays the checkerboard game and you meet your fate? Will you be ready to hear what God has in store for you? I want to hear him say, well done, not depart from me, I never knew you. So God or Satan is for you to choose. Some people will just have to die to realize the truth. Will you rest in peace? Will you? Will you truly rest in peace? Will you? Because death is playing duck, duck, goose. And it won't be long before he picks you.
All right. Ooh, it's getting hot up in here. All right, judges, number 1, what we have? 8.95. Number 2, 8.99. Number 3, she's scared, like, oh. 8.9. 9.1 from judge number 4. 8.7 from judge number 5. Judges, y'all nervous? Alright, y'all, the lowest and the highest score for a total of 26.99. Alright, we're going to keep this thing moving right along. You must be contestant number 3. No, oh. Give it up for contestant number
3. Sometimes I feel like in the end all I have is myself. That's why I keep my distance. Though it angers them inside the way I keep my resistance. But when I try to express myself, they're ignoring my feelings. Am I screaming silently? That's why nobody's listening. I love helping other people, but I need help for myself. Emotions bottled inside and it's bad for my health. Nobody understands how I feel or
how I've ever felt. Or maybe they see it differently if I was somebody else. I'm not a charity case, so I don't scream for your pity. I'm just tired of getting judged for the person that's within me. This is who I am. I don't care about your opinion. Is this how I get needed attention? By outrageously venting? They say I don't believe in God and don't know anything about Christians. Yet I'm the one every night that be praying for their sin. Is that why you think I'm relentless and the kind who seeks out vengeance? When I care more than anybody else and it ain't even my business, that's why I say forget it. I'm tired of trying to plead my case. They don't know how hard it is for me to not let tears run down my face. When I think about the memories that I wish I could erase, how my mind will run away, open my eyes in the same place. How some events that's happened long ago makes life look a disgrace. How somehow I'm always left behind, going the slowest pace. How would you feel if you watched someone just die? The only person you love more than yourself vanish upon your eyes. If you woke up from night terrors and demons trying to get inside, eyelids drooping from being sleep deprived, astonished you're still alive, tears still uncried, thinking about turning to drugs with your brain's already fried, and you all call me nah. This is who I am. I can write you my life story and you still won't understand.
All right, judge number 1, what do we have? 8.95! All right, judge number 2, what do we have? 9.1! All right, judge number 3, 9.55! Judge number 4, 8.9. Judge number 5, 9.6. 9.6, number 5. All right, while we wait for the score, I want y'all to say poetry is good. Poetry is good. So when y'all say poetry is good, y'all say all the time, all right? All right, poetry is good. All the time. And all the time. Poetry is good. I like it, I like it. All right, for contestant number 3, we have a 28.25. Is that what you said? All right, so moving right along, contestant number 4. Are you ready? Oh, she has fans. All right.
Oh, how ironic. Isn't it ironic how you call me ugly, but I see beauty? Isn't it ironic how you judge my ways when yours is no better? Life itself is ironic. You get one thing and expect another. Life is a Gemini's and a hater's twin. It shows reflection of joy and beauty, but the next time you make a mistake, it all ends. It stabs you in your back, but that's the rhythm of life. It's ironic how the people that's supposed to love you, care for you, and hold you, stab you in what they're supposed to have, your back. It's ironic how the king of feelings changes your ways. Your days to tears and take what's supposed to be a funny day away. People say it's not fair. You're right, but guess what? Life is fair either. I guess everything in life is ironic. It will stay that way until the day we die. Don't think it's a lie, because the words are on them. Thought I'd love forever, but that's all.
All right, contestant number 4, judge number 1, what do we have? 9.2. Judge number 2, 9.05. Oh, y'all are harsh. All right, number 3, what do we have? 8.87. Number 4, we have a 9.3. Number 5, we have an 8.6. I think y'all might need to be escorted to y'all cars. Poetry is good. And all the time. Y'all gotta know. Y'all gotta say like I say it. Alright? Poetry is good. And all the time.
board. 27.12. Alright, moving right along. We're gonna bring up contestant number 5.
This is entitled My Life. Words are my yoga. I feel like mouth to be so if you feel uptight, my words will always be right. Leap to the sound, my body's earthbound, while my spirit feels the sound of my Father Heaven's town. He's the foundation I need that lead me for all eternity. His love perpetual. I'm married to the thing I love the most with locked words for life, for they have been there for me and haven't caused me strife. I may have weaned you to the conclusion that I'm conceited. I'm sorry, I didn't mean I'm just an mixed adolescent. As I spit my words, they become circumcised nocturnal because why would I come the light when I already shine bright? Or maybe I'm hallucinating when my light illuminated. This is not what I put it up to. Manipulation is the source that I can see. Pressure is what hacks the teens. Justification is what all we need. Instead, let's put a veil over that and go on life. I stand here feeling naive because I have a veil over my path, hoping it never resurfaces when someone asks. I'm going insane, pardon my mutation. I'm going through change that others may find strange. I perk up at them and want to pound me to the ground, but I have been found. My sound will force me above ground. That's when I was my mental penthouse, liberating on my next spin out on the day to use my lyrical to blow you out of my place. I replace my word with the most gentle lace and stored in my sacred place. You can tell my words are true. I've been injected by serum, infected in my eyes. I can't fake, I can only make. So take my words and turn them around because you're naked. I said this before, sticks and stones leave trash but heal words. Coming I can feel scarred for life and cut right into me. Stain the blood trickling down frame. My name is all I have and it will be shoot for fame. Contestant was 5. Judge number 9.71. Judge number 2, 9.27. Judge number 3 is 8.99. Judge number 4, 9.4. And number 5, 8.9. So we're waiting for this one to tell you. We're going to take time to introduce y'all to the judges. Number 1 happens to be very well spoken. I've known her. She's welcomed me with open arms since I'm Jackson. So y'all got for Prince. I'm going to say on 5 now. And she also published and give it up for me. Just no more.
That gives us a combined total score of
beats.
Don't be fooled by me. Don't be fooled by the mask I wear. For I wear a mask. I wear 1,000 masks. A mask that I'm afraid to take off. And none of them are me. Pretending is an art that is second nature with me. But don't be fooled. I give the impression that I am secure. That's all sunny and unruffled with me. Within as well as without. That confidence is my name and coolness is my game. That the waters are calm and that I am the command and need no one. But don't believe it. Please don't. I idly chatter with you in the swayed tones of surface talk. I tell you everything that's really nothing. Nothing of what's crying within me. So when I'm going through my routine, don't be fooled by what I'm saying. Please listen carefully and try to hear what I'm not saying. Please listen carefully and try to hear that I'm not saying what I like to be able to say. For what survival I need to say, but I can't say. I dislike the hiding, honestly I do. I dislike this official funny games I'm playing. I really like to be genuine, spontaneous, and me, but you have to help me. You have to help me hold out your hand, even when that's the last thing I seem to want or need. Each time you are kind and gentle and encouraging. Each time you try to understand because you really care. My heart begins to grow wings, very small wings, very fiddle wings, but wings. With your sensitivity and sympathy and power and understanding, I can make it. You can breathe life into me. It will not be easy for you. A long conviction of worthlessness builds strong walls. But love is stronger than strong walls, and therein lies my hope. Please try to beat down those walls with your firm hands, but gentle hands. For a child is very sensitive, and I am a child of God. Who am I, you may wonder, for I am every man, every woman, every child, every human you've met.
Contestant number 8. We're going to hear from our judges. Number 1, 8.82. Tanya's encouraging. All right, judge number 2, 8.89. Judge number 3, 8.75. Judge number 4, 8.22. And judge number 5, 8.3. We got some trash talking here, man. All right. She making it funky. All right. All right. 25.87. Who's that? I can't count. Is that number 8? Number 8. All right, for your last contestant. No? Oh, we can get it now, man. All right. Contestant number 9. Oh, you hype now,
He wants that girl and the drawers that come with her. All the nudes and teasers just aren't enough. Now he wants the real thing. Oh, this time he wants it all. Even with that same mentality, don't mean he'll get in, but guess what? I refuse to be that girl who you choose to sneak into the back doors of nasty public private places instead of taking me to meet your parents. The only way you'll get inside me this time is through beautiful words on a sheet of paper. And if you can't do that, I don't know what to tell you because you don't know how horrible I felt inside. That very same night, you took everything I had and that was pretty much my way of saying I loved you, but now it doesn't mean anything. Nope, not anymore. Seeing my new blood spotted throughout the sheets was a sight I wish I hadn't seen, for it is forever embedded where my most precious memories lie. But I can't be mad because it takes two to tango, and I wish I would have saved the last dance. But being cradled in your arms and held by your hands was everything I thought I needed. But it wasn't because you loved me. And it wasn't because you cared. I like to think it was because you wanted that title of being my first. And every night it hurts to even think about how I let myself go to you. I was made into that girl, the one who I constantly really talked down upon, you went back and forth, right on in it, and this is where it all goes downhill. I no longer held the confidence in myself. I no longer felt wanted or needed by anyone. But it almost makes me want to cry at the fact that I practically used my body as a sacrifice, thinking you want to be with me only. This, you made me think. But I had to come to my senses because this is reality. And man, you had my heart in captivity, but it's all my fault. Because I barely ignored that God kept calling me. But it doesn't matter because you already have all of me.
Alright, judge number 1, we have a 9.67. Judge number 2, 9.0. Judge number 3, 9.1. Number 4, 8.8. Judge number 5, 8.9. So, while we're tallying up the score, just to let you know, that is the end of the first round. Y'all give it up for every contestant. Now, y'all, it's not easy. It's not easy to get up here and talk before y'all, and then let alone be judged for it. So once again, y'all, continue to do what you're doing. Don't worry about the score. Continue doing you, all right? Y'all give me a nod, thumbs up. Thumbs down, something. Let me know you hear me. Alright? Alright, contestant number 9, we have a score of 27. Alright. Y'all back on the clap too? Alright. So, we will be eliminating 3 contestants. And we will be moving on to the second round with 6. So, are we ready to reveal the second round participants? We're good? No, wait, hold on. Pause. Alright, so while we're waiting, I don't see her. I want y'all to do, I think she's standing outside. Y'all do me a favor and say, come sing, Kia, come. Where's Kia Nicole? Kia? There you are! Kia! Come sing us a song! Please! Everybody say please! Y'all give it up for my friend, Kia Nicole! She gonna get y'all moving. It's Tanya's fault, not mine. I love you.
How y'all doing? I was like in Facebook and I wasn't prepared. Anybody who knows me, what am I singing? What should I sing? What? Oh, some Jill Scott. Oh, okay. Who knows Long Walk by Jill Scott? Okay, cool. Because y'all gonna have to help me out. Okay. Alright, so here we go. You're here and I'm pleased. I really, you're company. Your style, your smile, your peace mentality. Lord have mercy on me. I was blind, now I can see what a king's supposed to be. Baby, I feel free. Come on, go with me. Come on. Situation, temptation, education, relaxation, elevation. Maybe we can can talk about Revelation 3:17. Your background, it ain't squeaky clean. Sometimes we all got to swim upstream, but we ain't a saint, we all the sinners. But you put your good foot down, make your soul win. I respect that, make your soul fat, bless your outlet, and supreme. As a humble man, I'm not your feeling. I can feel every, come on sing, come on louder. Conversation, verbal elation, stimulation, share situation, temptation, education, realization, yeah, elevation. Maybe we can talk about songs in entirety.
So we gotta get going on to the next round. We have the first poet going to round number 2 is poet number 1. Next poet going to round number 2 is poet number 3. Next poet going to the second round is poet number 4. Also number 5. Number 7. And number 9. All right. So, to begin the second round, we are going to start out with contestant number 4. Y'all give it up for contestant number 4. Good. All right, y'all pop up all the way to the stage.
Children reaching out, but there is no hands. But me, with or without you, I'm still standing. Ruining each other's lives, spreading diseases on. Keeping the faith, baby, that ain't wrong. But entertaining the bags will get you gone. Life is so painful, we gotta stay strong and help each other get through the storm. Time to walk through the fire, survive the rain. Consume our power, gasp for air. Cause just like flowers, we gon' bloom. Together, but different.
Alright, judges, we gotta move quickly. Number 1, we have a 9.15. Number 2, we have a 9.27. Number 3, we have a 9.0. Number 4, we have a 9.2. And number 5, we have a 9. Y'all clap for us, school? Alright, that gives us a combined score of 27.47. Alright, coming up next we have contestant number 9. Y'all clap her up to the stage. Y'all clap up number 9 to the stage.
Undesirable. She said that to me. Beautiful was what she wanted to be. A young girl full of energy, life, full of life. She was. Eyes bright, yep, she was the one you'd love to take home to your mother so the family would love her just as you do, but that particular morning changed her life and others. She looked in the mirror and she said, she looks in the mirror at what she could possibly change, but inside but remains the same. With society blocking her creativity from within, how could she have managed to bring reality? How could she have managed to bring reality on what could have been? She just couldn't believe that. She just couldn't believe that someone could be in love with what they mistake for beauty, they say. But she just found that so hard to believe. Her eyebrows were trimmed just right to fit her unusual taste. They sat perfectly on her face. That shiny blade in which made the cut took another job. She was quite the boss when it came to certain tasks. And she were a movie director. She picked the cast, but this time, instead of shaking up her eyebrows, that very blade came close to her veins. Wait, the first cut split. Her autumn brown skin opened like a jar. The bleeding became involuntary. Only one cut was all it would take. Wait, but it was too late. Slamming to the bathroom floor as her eyes rolled back into her head, not a tear, but blood was shed. Cause and effect of when she took that blade, not that blade of the knife, but she had taken her own life. She wasn't grown, but she was coming up. She took her last breath on the account of not being good enough.
All right, contestant number 9. All right, judge number 1, we have a 9.3. Number 2, we have 9.0. Number 3, we have an 8.9. Number 4, we have an 8.7. And number 5, we have an 8.6. Y'all are really, Alright, that gives us a combined total score of 26.6. Alright, coming up next to the stage, contestant number 3.
Even if the words run out, I'll wait for the
gives us a total score. Poetry is good. And all the time. 28.39. All right. Y'all give it up. Coming up next, contestant number 7.
I gave you my heart, but you gave me yours to kiss. Maybe your reputation, let me tell you, will never be missed. Within my book of lies, you are first on chart. How can you tell me you love me, but you never showed me? My heart is up on your pedestal, but it crumbles like cookies. I thought I was your taste, but it seemed as though that you left me. Let me tell you something, my mind is never been missed. How can you tell me that you love me, but you gave me your ass to kiss? Your attitude can never look. I bleep that up. I said, sorry. Your attitude will never be missed. How can you love me, but you never told me that you cared? My love letters end up in the trash? Come on now. You looked at me and you told me you loved me. I gave you my heart, but you carried me up to kiss. Rolling around in dirt. It felt like that you put me there. I ended up on the clouds. It seemed like there's songs in the back of my head. How can fools fall in love? How can fools fall in love? How can fools fall in love? But it seemed as though I'm the fool. My heart on the ground, it crumbles. You step on me. 10 times the hate, 10 times the love I never felt. Exit doors around you. How can you tell me you love me, but you gave me up to kiss? You say your reputation will be missed, but how can you love me? You gave me your love, but you took it back. Oh my God, you an India giver. I gave you my heart, but you gave me the kiss. Wrapping this rope around my neck, how can you miss me? You gave me your love. I gave you my love, but you gave me the kiss.
Number 5, you ready? 8.9. Number 4, 9.5. Number 3, 9.47. Number 2, 9.55. And number 1, 9.92. Alright. Just a friendly 9.2? Oh. I said what? Oh, I'm sorry. I get a little cross-eyed sometimes. 9.2. Alright, friendly reminder, contestants, there will be no profane language. This is a family environment, right? Alright. You're good. I slip up all the time. You're not supposed to agree. Tanya was worried about asking me to host. No, you shouldn't be. Come on, I'm nice. I'm innocent. Anybody? Kia, where's Kia? No? Oh, she's gone. Ill Clinton, you know me. I'm nice, right? When I want to be. I'm innocent too. We go, come on. All right, we have a score of 28.22. All right, where's my sheet? Who's next? Right there under your phone.
Silenced by my thoughts, hurt by my past, hated by many. I don't belong alive, let me die so my spirit will fly. Judged by my past, misled by my present, my life goes by slow. Rage fills my soul, death shows in my eyes, pain lingers in my heart. Abuse written on my skin. Life is a great agony and its obstacles doesn't help at all. One day my life will end, not by fault but by my own hands. Hung by my throat, my breath seeping out, my limbs hang lifeless. The end is near, I'll fight till I die. Throw myself in front of a car, the scar won't heal. I'm backed up into a corner, no smaller crevice. I feel everyone's against me. My head throbs as my life is considered as a joke. I'm insane. My life is ticking on a time bomb. Take everything away, just lock me in a closet. Cut my throat and watch me die slowly. It'll feel better than what life is like now. I'm a disgrace to my family. Everything I do is wrong. No one believes anything I say, so why should I? My life is worthless, meaningless, and a waste of time. My mask as a goofy and bubbly person melts as my true being comes out. The rundown piece of trash and socially awkward person shows. Don't waste time on me, just give me away. It won't matter, because I'm used to it. Don't take care of my body as one big obstacle anyway. Life has no definition in my book. My look is one of its own, but yet I'm thrown to the side. All will be fine when the evil dies. The obstacle of my life will be risen once she is thrown in the prison of death. Then my life will be able to rest.
All right, contestant number 5. Judge number 5, we have a 9. Number 4, we have a 9.2. Then we have a 9.39, 9.6, and a 9.1. Poetry is good. And all the time. Y'all like Finding Nemo? I just saw it last night. I'm sorry. 27.69. All right. Last but certainly not least, we have contestant number 1. Y'all clap him up.
Okay, this poem is called What If I? What if I could freeze time, and what if I could read minds and fight crime? What if I could be the hero? What if I could move from zero, zilch, and nothing and rise to the top? Put a stop to my wicked ways and habits? What if I could rule the world with morality? What if I could come face to face with reality, that is, being real with myself? Focusing on my health both mentally and physically. What if I could be the best at what I do? What if I could stop being fake and at all times be true? Is it possible? Can it be done? Will I ever be able to look back and say, I won? What if I could do right? What if I could put away the gun and win the fight within myself? What if I had what it takes to be a model of excellence? What if I had what it takes to perform a full exodus from this frame of mind? What if I actually took the time to go on the outside and look in at myself? What if I could be the perfect friend? And what if I could always be there for you until the very end? What if I could stop focusing on the what if I's and actually be, do, and become somebody?
Determine a winner. All of the contestants, if you could please take one of these. This is an image and voice and image release form. So I need you guys to take this and sign it. You're not signing your soul away or anything. It's just so that we can use your picture and voice and all that good stuff. Did y'all enjoy the contest? Yeah? Alright, so where's Tanya? I'm going to try my best to explain the prizes. First, second, and third place winners will get an airplane. Stand up. First,
second and third place winners will get an opportunity to record with one of the hottest producers in Duval, Mr. Ill Clinton. You guys are going to put together a CD, actually go to the studio and record. So that is definitely an honor and a privilege. And Tanya's going to come up and explain the rest of the prizes. We have gift certificates. She's going to explain more about the CD. So y'all give it up for Tanya.
Height disadvantage woman. Alright, so I gotta give a shout out to the library. Please a round of applause to the library. I've been doing the Youth Poetry Slam for 7 years. This is the second year I've been doing it with the library. Mia back there, she's been very gracious enough to allow us to come here, to partner, use resources, come together. And we have to do that today. We've got to pool our resources together. It means you want to come here, let's do this, let's do that. She's very open. I want to acknowledge that we're going to have a teen adult poetry jam October 1st. At the library, they do it 2 times a year. They do the poetry jam for the adults and the kids every October. It's going to be October 1st. Of course, it will be a free event, and then we'll slam again next year. Now, this is the process. Initially, I said that would be the top 3 people. Then I got to thinking, and I said, you know what? The top 3 people, I'll give you some certificates, okay? All the kids participate in Slam. You have the opportunity to participate in this project. If you want to participate in putting together a CD, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine. What we're going to do is we'll get your information and we'll meet up one times a week. Put together a CD. Mr. Ill will lay down the tracks, and each participant will give 5 copies of the CD, and you'll also get the master. It's a good opportunity just to work way through performing, because you'll be performing in front of a microphone, and it also gives you an opportunity to learn your poem. You know what I mean when I say learn your poem? You know you wrote it, but there's certain parts of it you're not able to explain. And going through and repeating, iterating certain parts of the poem will also help form the poem, but it'll give a better explanation, better meaning to the poem. So you'll say, did I really say that? So, you know, writing is about writing, and all those things. So that is the prize. We have 3 certificates for the top 3. Then everybody on the slam. If you, well, you're not to the same way, and people don't open mic, so we can write your, the media release, you to fill out the media release. So you can do that, but if you're willing and you're able to, together with this project, do the CD, cool, let me be patient, and we'll start doing that as soon as I get back from vacation. Okay? So, hush on. I deserve it. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to get the result. I'm going to close out, then we're going to eat because the grub is here. We got some pizza, we got some chips, we got some cookies, and the goodness, we're going to send you all home to your parents. Yes, sir. Good night. This is my band. 3 over there. Before I announce the results, let's think about Tim. Should you do a good job? Even though he is gone, I'd like to acknowledge Miss Terry a little bit of a lie when she said, he wasn't me. Over the table and let's get Kia to come over here and sing. All right? So you lie. And I lied, so I'm not giving you the results. 2 other things that I need to tell you about. Events to learn. End of the summer reading party will be here on August 11th. Oh, it's 12 to 18. August 11th, Thursday, 3 p.m. I should have read it before I came. The last thing it says, so, see website A department. Try this again.
22. It's not terrible. Everybody